What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Tier List Thursdays, and this week we're gonna do Star Wars characters because I was thinking about doing the movies. I was gonna do the movies coming into this video, but I was like, let's do characters because I enjoyed doing the Mario characters in the last week. So let's do Star Wars characters. I will get to my movies in the future, but we'll get to the Star Wars. Let's do Star Wars characters this time. So we've got pretty much all the main line Star Wars characters in this one, like the main main heroes, villains, and just some side characters. I don't really know some of these characters in this video in here, but yeah. By the way, guys, let's get started on this list. So S tier is pretty much the best of the best. A tier, high tier, B tier, middle tier, B tier, and C tier, middle tier, D tier, low tier, and F tier, bottom tier. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Let's get going on this list, and we're gonna start off with Finn from Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Season episode 7 to episode 9. So Finn, they did him so dirty because in the trailer, like, just alone in the movie poster, it looks very cool because he looks like he's going to be a Jedi and stuff like that, but it didn't turn out to be that at all. It literally did not, which is a shame, bro, because like they just made him some generic side character after episode 7, which, because all the attention was like focused on like Rey, I guess, and it makes sense because Rey's obviously, we'll get to Rey later, but yeah, Finn, like, they did him super dirty. I don't know where to rank him, dude. If it was a Jedi and this was episode 7 alone, he would probably be in the A tier, but like, I don't think I could I'm gonna put him in the DC tier. I think he's not terrible. He's not terrible. Like, he's just not terrible, but like, I think he's C tier. Now we get to Clone, and I have no idea, bro. Like, again, I think he's probably, like, he's just there, like, there's more characters with more development than someone like a Clone. Like, there's nothing, like, it's fine. He's just fine there. Alright, let's get into the third character. Sorry, those two were very quick. Like, I have nothing to say with those two. Like, they obviously have more to say with Finn because they did Finn super dirty, but like, I guess middle tier is fine. I don't think they're terrible, but yeah. Then we get to Qui-Gon Jinn, and Qui-Gon Jinn, he's the very original Jedi. I don't quite have him as the top tier, but I still think he's one of the best Star Wars characters out there. Like, for sure. He is great. He actually knows what he's doing because he has a brain, bro. Like, yeah, it was literally an accident. Like, it was an accident that he got killed by Darth Maul. Like, that was, like, he actually used his brain to kill him, but he uses his brain more times than certain other characters. Like, we'll get to them later, but yeah. But like Qui-Gon Jinn, I wish he appeared way more than just episode 1. Because if he appeared in the whole pre-trilogy, the whole like prequel, not the sequel, the prequel. If he appeared in the whole prequel, then he would be a lot better of a character than he is. Because no one sees him that, because obviously freaking Anakin Skywalker. He's not the Obi-Wans. He's not the Luke Skywalkers. Like, he's not that. But like, he's still a fantastic character. That alone puts him in the A tier. I feel like what was gonna happen if he kept him a lot. I feel like he was just gonna get shifted aside, give all Anakin Skywalker the whole freaking development. Yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi was there already, so they had to give Obi-Wan like the one to train Anakin Skywalker. But yeah, Qui-Gon Jinn, I think he's still a fantastic character. I'm gonna put him in the A tier. Yeah. Then we get into Lando, and Lando is, I really did like him. Like, maybe because there's just some nostalgic bias towards the original trilogy, but I honestly think he's a good character. Like, I don't think he's top or high tier, but I think he's on the top of middle tier. Like that, like we'll get to when I do like a tier list on the movies. Like, we'll get to that. The freaking original trilogy, like, they're all fantastic. That's the best trilogy in cinema history for sure. Just that's another story, but yeah, Lando is one of the best characters. Like, he's a fantastic character. Him and Chewbacca, Chewie make fantastic things. No, they're not as iconic as Han Solo and Chewie, but like, he still makes some fun. He's still really funny to see with him at times. Like, he's a great character. He's great, but he's not as iconic as some of these other characters. And get to Solo. Han Solo is iconic, dude. Han Solo is. I don't see why people don't put him as top tier. Like, Solo is a great character in the original trilogy. Like, he's just fine. He's fine in the sequels, but in the original trilogy, he's a fantastic character. Like, he's one of the very first original characters that were fantastic, dude. Like, he was actually a great character, and there's a debate for him being the best Star Wars character of all time, but I don't think he is. Which is why I'm going to put him probably in the S tier, but barely is near. Like, it's very close for who is the best Star Wars character, and you guys will find out by the end of this video, but it is super close for who is the best one. Then we get to Palpatine, and again, bro, oh my gosh, another fantastic character. Like, Star Wars has so many great characters. They have some bad characters, but there's so many great characters in Star Wars. And Palpatine being like the villain that convinced Anakin Skywalker, like he manipulated him to turn into Darth Vader, like turn on everybody, and to turn into Darth Vader because he saw the evil side, like the bad side of Anakin Skywalker, the downfall of him, to turn him to Darth Vader, and it's just so great, bro. He's a great character, great character. Do I want to put him in S tier? This is tough. No, he's S tier. He's probably the bottom of S tier, but he is. There's so many great characters in Star Wars, bro. And we get to Baby Yoda, and Baby Yoda is just why, dude? It's just why. He's a meme. I didn't watch the movie. I should probably watch the movie. But like there's just the people from the actual trilogy. Like, I actually watched. The only things I watch from Star Wars is the trilogies and the Clone Wars. Other than that, I don't watch anything else, dude. I don't watch the TV shows with I didn't watch the TV show with Obi-Wan, which is I should probably, because we'll get to Obi-Wan later. But yeah, I still think. It's whatever. Baby Yoda's a low tier. I don't think he's the worst, but he's just fine, dude. Now, I can't remember how to pronounce her name. Akana. How do you say it? Sorry, give me a sec. I butchered that so badly. It's Ahsoka Tano, whatever. I butchered that super badly. But yeah, she's, again, bro. Oh my gosh, another not top tier, but she's super close. I think her and Qui-Gon Jinn are neck and neck for being top tier. Like, another great character. Then she should appear in the movies, bro. Like, that specific character from the Clone Wars should appear in the trilogies. Like, she's so boring. Like, she's so super boring in the prequel trilogies. In the prequels, she's super boring. Like, she's just there. But in the Clone Wars, she's just a fantastic character, bro. She's a great character. She's a great fighter. So much character development. But I don't think she's. The reason why I don't put her as the top tier is because I feel like these guys, like, it has to be definitive of all movie characters. That's why I don't have her as top tier. But she's very close. Her and Qui-Gon Jinn are very close to being top tier characters. Now, Chewie, I'm going to have to put Chewie in the B tier. I don't think Chewie can get pretty annoying at times, but I still think he's iconic. Very iconic character. I think he deserves to be in the same tier as Lando. But, yeah. Chewie, another great character. Like, I would say that the S, A, and B tier characters are all really great characters. C tier, the stars get a little bit lower, but I still think they're good. D tier is when they get to the other side, but yeah. Luke Skywalker. This is one of the most iconic figures in Star Wars history, and obviously an easy S tier character. Now, the question is, where does he place? And Luke is another character that's very close to being the top tier. I mean, the best Star Wars character of all time. Do I say he's the best Star Wars character? Not quite. But he's very close. He's really close. I'm going to put him... Oh, this is super close. Personality-wise, I would put Solo above Luke Skywalker as a character. But what Luke did to convince Anakin to turn him from evil to good to rise him back up again, I have to put him above Solo for that. I'm so sorry. Oh, I hate to do that, bro. And also, I feel like Luke was better in the Luke. No, Solo was still great in the. Solo was still good in the sequels. Luke was just fine, so that's also a pretty debate. But I just him convincing, changing the story for Anakin Skywalker. I have to put him in the. I have to put him above him. He's not the best, but he's very close, like really, really damn close to being top tier. Then we get to this guy from. Oh my god, dude, D tier. I don't care. He was in the sequels. Like some of the sequel characters are just boring, bro. Like this, they're just they're not as iconic as some of these other characters, but yeah, C tier is fine. Then we get to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh boy, another iconic Star Wars character. Another very iconic Star Wars character. And where does he place? Oh boy, this is tough. Yeah, he's S tier. He's S tier. I was thinking he should be in the same place as Qui-Gon Jinn, but he's S tier. He actually knows how to fight. He's not as stupid as Anakin Skywalker. Like he's more mentally strategic than Anakin Skywalker. Anakin might be better physically, but yeah, he's a very smart fighter. He's a great character as well. He's a really great character, but I don't think he's not as iconic as these two, and another certain character we'll get to as another S tier character. Oh boy. But F tier, I don't care. So like I don't hate, like I don't care. He's not like trash actually. Actually, no, I'm gonna put him in D tier. D's fine. He's fine. Mace Windu. Oh my gosh. Nick Fury, dude. Nick Fury from Star Wars. I mean, Nick Fury from Adventures Place in Star Wars. I'm kidding, dude. But he's still like just like Adventures. He's still a fantastic character in Star Wars. I'm gonna put him in the A tier. A tier is good, yeah. A tier is pretty good. A tier is pretty. I think he's good in Star Wars. I like him a lot. I don't think he's top tier, but he's still like very close to being there. He's high tier for sure. Now we get Princess Leia, and Princess Leia. Oh my god, dude! I had to do this. I had to put the original trio, the best cinema trio in cinema history as all top tier characters, because they're all great characters, dude. They're all great characters. Leia is probably one of the best female movie character of all time. She has a debate for that. She's easily the best female character in Star Wars, but she has a debate for being the best female movie character of all time, and I think she probably is, because all three of these movies, she looks like she has the appeal to be very annoying. But she's actually a lot smarter than she looks, bro. Like, she's a lot smarter than she looks. I mean, it's simple, bro. The fact that the reveal of her, like, oh my god, there's so much to say, bro. But like, she's top tier. She's top tier. Though I don't think she's not better than Luke and Solo, but that's not a knock. It's like 9.9, 9.99. I mean 9.99 for Luke, and 9.99, 9.997 and like 9.996 for Solo, and 9.995 for Leia. It's so close, bro. Like they're all great characters. Then we get to, what was his name again? He's one of the Solo, Ben Solo, I think. Dude is a great villain. Is he the best villain? No, he's not. But he's still a great character. Like I still think he's a great character. Better than Mace Windu. Yeah, this is a good spot. That's a good spot right there. Great. That's a good spot there. I'm gonna put you probably in the C tier. I think she's fine there. Boba Fett. This is Jango Fett. Boba Fett's right there. Jango Fett. Not better than Boba Fett, but still a good character. So mid-tier character. Jango Fett, probably there. That's good. General Grievous is one of the more generic villains in my opinion. Like he's just super generic. He's not better than Boba Fett at all. He's not better than his son. I mean, No, I mean, what am I talking about? General Grievous is one of the more generic villains. He's not terrible though. He's still a good villain, but there's just better ones out there. You know what? Screw it. He's going top. He's going top B tier. Yeah. Now we get to Padme, and Padme, I'm so like, I don't know, bro. Like, I really don't know where to put Padme. This is the one. This is probably the toughest decision in this entire list. Is where does Padme land? Because Padme, yes, I will say she's slightly underrated as a character. She slightly is underrated. I feel like it was more the director's fault for how she was played than the actor herself, because she could have been a way better actress if the director knew what they're doing. Like, her dialogues are so out of, like left field because the directors. Like, if she was like an actor like how Leia was in the original trilogy, she would be a lot better of a character. But she's probably, I will probably put her probably in the B tier. I don't think she's C tier quality, because all these characters are just, there's flaws in them. And Padme does have flaws, but like, she's still on a character, like, she's still great. She's still good. Like, though episode 3 is probably her best episode for sure. She has some good moments in episode 2 aside from her being with Anakin, because they have no chemistry together. It actually it pisses me off, bro. How the hell does Luke and Leia, not as romantic interests, but just like as siblings, not knowing that they were siblings until episode 6, have better chemistry than the actual love interest if Anakin and Padme? That doesn't make any sense at all. What were the writers thinking about, dude? Like, they could have done a way better job. But I actually did like her in the first movie, though. I think she's probably at her best in the third movie. In the first movie, then the third, in my opinion. But yeah, B tier is fine. B tier is fine. Oh, where do I put you? I think I'll put him probably below General Grievous. Probably the same. Yeah, this is a good spot there. I want to get to Boba Fett. Boba Fett is one of the more another iconic villain, dude. Another, just, if you're in the original trilogy, you're iconic already. So Boba Fett, better than Jango Fett for sure. A tier quality for sure. I don't think he's top tier, but A tier quality for sure. He's neck and neck with Solo, mini Solo. But yeah, that's a good spot. Now this is another. This one actually is probably takes, actually, like I said, Padme was also hard. Rey is another hard decision as well, because Rey, I want to put Rey higher. I want to put Rey in. I really want to put Rey. She has quality for being an S tier character, but she does not deliver as an S tier character because of how, like, she's so, they're trying to make the same thing. Like, they're trying to do what Luke Skywalker did and Anakin and Obi-Wan already, and place it on Rey, which is just, it's so, they did not need to do that. They need to make Rey her own separate, because she's the first female Jedi, first female known Jedi. I mean, obviously Leia's a female Jedi, but known female Jedi in the trilogies, in this actual mainline movies. I really want to put Rey higher. I really do. I've got to put her probably in the B tier. I think she's probably top of B tier. This is my spot. This is the hardest decision on the list. Her and Padme were very tough to put on this list, because I want to put both of them higher. I really do want to put both of them higher, because they have qualities for both of them being higher, but they just didn't deliver. At the end of the day, they didn't deliver. That's the problem I have with Star Wars, because Star Wars has very flawed writing, especially in the prequels. Like, the writing is so out of, they did not know what they're doing. They're just jammed up many stories into one, where they don't have one definitive story like they do in the original trilogies as well. They have flawed writing, but they didn't have anything definitive to like write about. But the original trilogies, they knew what to do at the end, dude. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, that's my main problem with Star Wars. Like, the writing is so messed up. Like, yeah. Rey, B tier is fine. I really want to put her in the S tier. I really do think she has quality to be an S tier character. but they didn't deliver at the end of the day. So I have to put her in the B tier because she's also not an A tier character. Because with the A tier characters, they actually have great qualities in them. Rey, she is good. She's good. Like they deliver as well. Like they actually deliver their great qualities. But Rey, she has great qualities as well, but they don't deliver. So B tier is fine. 3PO, C3PO. I'm just gonna put these guys instantly in the S tier. There's R2. R2 is better. They're both memes. They're both iconic. Very iconic droids. Best droids ever in Star Wars. Iconic characters. Easily A tier. There's a debate for R2D2 for being an S tier character, but I'm gonna put him A. Both iconic characters. Easy S tier, A tier characters. Then we get to Anakin Skywalker. And Anakin Skywalker, he's my favorite Star Wars character. Easily in the Clone Wars, in the everything, bro. Star Wars is Anakin Skywalker. That is Anakin Skywalker's show, bro. That is Anakin Skywalker's movies. Because everything is about like Darth Vader in the Anakin Skywalker in the prequels. Darth Vader in the original trilogy, and then we get his just his last name is what's the word? Reputation. His reputation and his legacy in the sequels. That's what I'm trying to say. Like Star Wars is Anakin Skywalker, bro. There wouldn't be Star Wars without Anakin Skywalker. So that's why I put him in the S tier character, and he's just so great, bro. Like we get in the prequel trilogies, we see the rise of him, going even forward to episode 2, and then they start to dip when he gets to episode 3, which makes it even better. Him even a better character. If they did not have episode 3, he would be probably below Luke Skywalker. I would say Luke Skywalker is the best Star Wars character, if that was a thing. But yeah, that probably will knock him down a bit from being already the best of the best. If it wasn't for episode, it would knock from being not from the best if it wasn't for episode 3. Then we get to the original trilogy, where Darth Vader is probably one of the best villain cinema characters of all time, with Thanos obviously. But yeah, Darth Vader. I'm already rank Darth Vader as well. Darth Vader is I'm gonna put him probably below Luke Skywalker. Actually, no. Yeah, that's a good spot. That's a good spot right there for Darth Vader. But yeah, that it's so close, bro. Like, oh my god. Yeah. Anakin Skywalker is Star Wars, bro. That's Star Wars. Ooh. All right. Let's finish off this list. I do not know this character, so I'm gonna put it in the D tier. Yoda. I wanted to put him at S tier. I really wanted to put Yoda at S tier.